While most were sleeping last night, the Texas Senate passed a sweeping elections bill that would reduce voting options. The Texas House considered a similar bill today as part of Governor Greg Abbott's election integrity priority. KXAN politics reporter John Ingalls shows us why it is voters in places like Austin that could be impacted the most.
SB 7 is the opposite of welcoming, makes it harder, more confusing, and downright intimidating to vote.
Harris County offered drive-through voting and attempted to send mail-in ballot applications to every voter. Travis County expanded early voting hours and offered a drive-through drop-off for mail-in ballots. Now the Republican-led Texas Legislature is trying to take those options away, with the greatest impact on the largest cities and counties led by Democrats.
Legislation over elections and the general discussion of the election process has gotten more and more ideological and less bound by facts in the last decade.
The Texas Senate passing a bill that would reduce hours and voting locations. The Texas House considering a similar proposal today.
With Senate Bill 7, we're really concerned about how this affects our process in administrating elections.
Williamson County's election administrator raising concerns about increased protections for partisan poll watchers who would be able to record audio and video of the process.
And that it tips the scales perhaps too much toward transparency, ultimate transparency, at the cost of voter privacy.
A University of Texas Texas Tribune poll found that only 30% of Republican voters believe Texas election results are very accurate. Political experts saying it doesn't matter if there's no evidence of fraud.
They suspect, whether there's evidence or not, that people are voting multiple times, that people are voting who are not qualified. Again, without any evidence other than the fact that these kind of threats are repeatedly hung out there by Republicans.
John Engel, KXAN News.
Senate Bill 7 will be considered by the Texas House. House Bill 6 is still being considered by the House Elections Committee. If approved, both bills would take effect on September 1st.
And just in tonight, Fort Worth-based American Airlines released a statement in strong opposition to the bill and others like it. American says, quote, any legislation dealing with how elections are conducted must ensure ballot integrity and security while making it easier to vote, not harder. At American, we believe we should break down barriers to diversity, equity, and inclusion in our society, not create them.